Yeah, once again, New York City. It's the Queen, Professor Eva Marie King, also known as Little MC Juicy E from 118th Avenue and 169th Street in SouthSide, Jamaica, Queens, back in the day, back in 1976, 77, I became MC Juicy E. I am an elder in the Southside Jamaica Queens hip hop community, and on my video Queens Hip Hop History podcast today, Thursday, February 23rd, 2023. It's still Black History Month, y'all. We will be discussing briefly Barshon. Barshon is the first MC out of Queensbridge Houses in Long Island City, Queens, New York. Queensbridge Houses is also referred to as Queensbridge Projects. It is a historic hip hop community, and actually, the artistry with regard to DJing precedes hip hop. So there were DJs in Queensbridge Houses that were park jam DJs. Some say disco DJs. It depends on who you ask. That jammed at the River Park. Now, Barshon, aka MC Stoney G, is credited with being the first MC out of Queensbridge Houses. Also, he informed me through communication and at least one or two conversations in 2022 of some of his other history in Queensbridge Houses as an MC. And he directed me to a documentary done by him and TJ Swan. Rest in peace, TJ Swan. Please continue to sleep in paradise. You are a legend too, and you deserve to be honored as all of the other inventors and pioneers in Queensbridge hip hop. He referred me to this documentary titled The Lost Tribe of QB, where I watched it and I received a lot of information about the Queensbridge artists. So I reached out to Barshon because I decided to create the Queens hip hop timeline exhibit, going back to the Park Jam DJ days in Queens and moving forward to B-boy music, which was later renamed hip hop. Many folks my age that are elders in their late 50s and early 60s, we did not use that term hip hop at first. We said, oh, we're going to a jam, or we're going to a park jam, or community center jam, or they're jamming. Other folks call it b-boy music. You know how it is. Once mainstream or mass media gets involved in black culture, they just change the names of mostly all of our stuff. And, we need to stand up and say, hey, it's b-boy music, So that's the true term, at least in Southside Jamaica, Queens, b-boy music. So, Barshon, I'm creating your exhibit for my Queens hip hop timeline exhibit, and I look forward to completing it. You have so much information. I mean, you're like one of the most important people in the whole culture, the whole movement, culture and music. You really are, because in closing, I'll say this. For you to be the first MC out of Queensbridge Houses is really a big deal. Now, I did a little research because I wanted to give our young students and our young mentees some context to get them to understand why it's so important that we discuss and research and, write books and, God willing, even textbooks about Barshon, aka MC Stoney G. Who, by the way, he informed me that he gave Marl, DJ Marl, like the premier hip hop producer, really like one of the first in the whole history of hip hop, that he gave Marl his name. So, Barshon, as I said, is the first MC out of Queensbridge. You also had they call themselves rappers now. Big Noy, Black Poet, Bravehearts, Capone of Capone and Noriega, Cormega, Craig G, Havoc, Tragedy Gaddafi, MC Shan, Nas, Jungle, Nature, Roxanne Shante, Dimples D, Screwball. There's so many more. I can't name them all. That's just a bunch. So all of these rappers came after Barshon. So he's at the foundation. Now we're going to make this more clear once we create the exhibit so you can get a better understanding and it's more educational. It's for children and youth. So I will create it so that any age group can understand it, or any adult who knows nothing about Queensbridge Houses hip hop will get an understanding of the importance of Queensbridge Houses. Once again, New York City, Queensbridge, stand up. It's your girl, Barshon. I see you. I didn't forget about you. I saw you doing your thing at the Grammys. I'm just so proud of you. All of us who participated in hip hop, movement, culture, and music felt so represented by you on that stage at the Grammys during the celebration for the 50th year of hip hop anniversary. Peace, Barshon. Stay up. I'll be in touch. Southside, we outside. Queens, get the money.